Here we are once again. It is another installment of League of Legends action. It is going to be CLG versus Team Dignitas. For CLG, it is going to be Chauster, SaintVicious, Elementz, HotshotGG, and bigfatjiji. That will be on Ashe, Nunu, Jarvan, Nidalee, and Taric. For Team Dignitas, it will be the MoMa, Habicht, SrYKer, Araneaea, and Playint, and that will be on Karthus, Tristana, Nocturne, Janna, and Shen. So as you can see, it is going to be Nocturne and Nunu as the junglers. So SaintVicious and SrYKer. Pick-wise, well, Elementz playing Jarvan. Jarvan is a fantastic new hero, in my opinion. HotshotGG on the famed Nidalee that pretty much shot him to fame, I guess, if anything. I guess that's really what made him recognised, shot him to pushing all the time on Hotshot and on Nidalee, and it's really what everybody knows him for. So, seeing bigfatjiji on Taric, so which is different. We used to see him on the carries normally. Chauster's going to be on Ashe. So we saw Chauster, I believe it was in the WCG finals. Chauster was on Ashe. So CLG setting up for a potential gank early on in the bush. Got a lot of crowd control there, so I can't imagine Dignitas are going to go looking for it, because Karthus is going to be squishy early on. Janna's probably going to be fairly squishy on. We can see them all because they put the clairvoyance down, and we are looking at it from the point of view, I believe, of SaintVicious, I believe it is. Yes, we're on Nunu. Yes, SaintVicious. So, Chauster's staying back, obviously. He's the squishy, as it were. We just saw clairvoyance go down on their blue. No sign of anyone around there. I don't think there's going to be anything happening, I've got to be honest, early on. So team-wise, well, we're seeing CLG with a much more serious team. I would say this is serious face team compared to what we've seen the last few times. You know, we've seen a lot of Cho'Gath, like what was it, Cho'Gath, Alistair, and I forget, and maybe a new, I don't know. There've been some strange builds against pretty attack damagey pushing teams. So there they are down the bottom. This is surely going to be first blood. It is going to be bigfatjiji. Actually dives to tower. Good call. Flash to the tower. Got away. Elementz throwing his standard there. Demash's standard to get a glimpse. So Nocturne's going to be, well, I assume he's going to be stealing the golems. There were pretty high hit points there, which is why Elementz is going to go peeking. And Taric just about getting out of that one. bigfatjiji very close, uses his flash, but rid the wave, and really simply down to lack of CC, I guess. Not really got any stun other than Shen's taunt. Didn't really have anything. I think it was more the whirlwind actually that maybe taunted him. I think Janna took the whirlwind early on. So clairvoyance going on to Golem, but bigfatjiji looks like he's going to be the roamer on Taric. Taric does roam, so SaintVicious, who took Golem early, obviously started on Wraith, started on the big Wraith, and got to Golem early. Again, just taking the big Wraith, consuming it, and moving on, using his consume, oddly enough. So Nidalee versus Shen top, Taric and Jarvan versus Janna and Tristana. That's a nasty pushing lane right there, but Jarvan can get a lot of poke early on, but he's not really going to do a fat lot, especially when they're against top Tristana and Jarvan. You wouldn't have thought, but unless bigfatjiji does manage to land a couple of those early stuns on you've got to assume Janna may well be the target rather than Tristana. Tristana's just going to jump away. As we see Nunu keeping good clairvoyance action on that's Taric using the clairvoyance, I believe, yes. Keeping an eye on Nocturne, and Nunu just doing as much anti-jungling as possible, really. So taking one here, there, and everywhere. Looks like they're going to come around the backside of Shen. Toss a quick snowball in his face. And back out. I don't know what the actual name for that is. Ice Blast. I always called it the snowball. So we're seeing that because we're not seeing any hit points on these whatsoever. But we know they're relatively. Oh, hello. Well, that ward is down. I'm going to catch a glimpse of him. He is going to go for. I'm going to get a consume in his face. He's going to go for the. No, I'm going to get a consume in his face. Doing it for a. Does get another Ice Blast. The Reds are still hitting him here, remember. And now Shen coming down. Oh, Karthus has come around the side as well. He's going to have to flash out. Good uses out of SaintVicious. Very well jungling there. And just disrupting Nocturne enough that I don't think Nocturne's going to be able to return to this. The ward's still there. He's very low on hit points, to be honest. Ashe, well, we're seeing he's level 4, so hit 6 yet. So wouldn't have the arrow to catch him with. Meanwhile, down the bottom, we're not seeing hit points at all because we're looking at SaintVicious. This is an issue, it has to be said. So we're just going to have to go literally off instinct of what's happening because we can't see any hit points at all other than clicking on them. So I'm guessing this is a demo from possibly a previous version of the game. I don't know. There's definitely an issue. Maybe it was before the Rumble patch. I'm sure it was only like it was within the week. This is CLG Dignitas. This is EMS. I'm sure this was only at the Easter weekend. I may be wrong. Nevertheless, as you can see, bigfatjiji being forced out of lane by Janna, and he's in trouble here, I think. They're going to actually go in. He's actually just nipped into the bush. He's keeping as much control as he can. The Jarvan to try and pound onto Tristana. Tristana does get the first blood on bigfatjiji. It looks like bigfatjiji... Elementz, sorry, did get the kill on Tristana in there. He's going to have to back away. Nunu just coming around, just trying to delay. No, Nunu's going to try and get an Ice Blast on him. Can he keep him in range? I think he flashed through. No, he did not. He's going to get the Ice Blast on him in a moment. I don't think he's going to go straight for it. Not going to be happen. He's going to get away quite easily. Using the Blood Boil as well, but not going to be able to stop him because Jarvan really couldn't get involved there because there was just too many minions. And looks like Nocturne may also be coming down, so Jarvan needs to be a little bit wary. Jarvan hasn't got his ulti yet, so it won't be... quite there. Well, Nunu can easily hold this lane against Janna, so he'll just nom his way through until Taric returns, which is exactly what he's doing. So first blood to Dignitas, followed by first kill for CLG on Tristana. Ward going down on Dragon, and Taric going to roam up and see if he can get a poke on to Karthus. So Chauster mid. Definitely getting some strange hit point blicks. Nocturne around here. He's going to get a fear onto Nunu. Does, and he's going to back away straight away as soon as he's done it. Now, Janna did come down, so he needs to be careful. Doesn't want to chase there yet. There's Janna at and around Dragon. Now, Tristana's just going to keep pushing this lane, and I think they're going to try and buy the time to maybe go Dragon. It's a little early. No, it's very early. It's far too early. Far too early in level. I'll shut up and get on with it. It'd be a bit boring if I shut up, I think, maybe. Then again, maybe someone may enjoy watching it in quiet mode. Who knows? So Nocturne's replaced Karthus in mid. It is SrYKer, and this is really quite annoying me now. Not seeing these hit points. I don't believe I've hit anything because we're sort of seeing half on, half off. I'm pretty sure it's like U to turn the UI off. I don't know. Maybe I've clicked it. No, I can't have clicked anything because we're seeing half on. Why have I? Oh, because I've pressed Y. That's why. Haha! Thinking, why have I locked onto Chauster? Onto Nunu, sorry. Speaking of Chauster, let's have a look. We're seeing the MoMa on half hit points, but I'm pretty sure he's just returned from town. This is all complete guesswork. This is a bit of an issue. I'm not happy with this demo at the moment. Oh well, we'll take it as we see it. Hopefully it'll sort itself out. I've got a feeling it must be a version of an old LoL replay or something that's causing this issue. Maybe in the recording. Meanwhile, well, we can see Hotshot continuing to push the lane. He is against Shen, so you semi-expect it. Let's have a look at what they're building. At least we can see that much. Or can we? I'm not even sure we can see that properly. We've got triple Doran's Blade on Tristana down the bottom here. Clairvoyant's going out on Wraiths and Lizard. No, on Wraiths. Just saw Jarvan cutting across there. Peek up top. Nunu and Hotshot. Hotshot's just going to dash away, going to follow him in. You're going to spear in your face, as it were. And obviously heal himself up. We can't even see that. This is definitely an issue with this replay. Oh well. I'll stop talking about it because I can't do a damn thing about it other than stop recording and not record it at all. So it's either have it or nothing. I'll link the replay for you guys to watch, like I always tend to. Please feel free to leave comments and subscribe, of course, to the channel because there'll be many more of these coming. At the moment, this is EMS. It is EU versus US. Remember, CLG have lost in this group previously to Lowland Lions and Team Tic Tacs, so they really need to win this game to keep themselves really alive in the group stage. Has to be said. HotshotGG's continuing to push from top. Going to glimpse. Think Nocturne maybe round here. Maybe. He's pinging for it. You can see bigfatjiji rewarding. And that's going to get a few hits on it there. not going to... It is going to be enough. He's took it out. That's not going to be so good. Can shoot. And he continues on his juggling path. It's only just dawned on me that Absolute Zero uses the exact same graphic as Anivia's Rebirth. Certainly on the image. It's a bit cheap in the graphics department, isn't it? So, nearly 10 minutes gone, only 2 kills, 1 either side. First blood CLG, first blood, sorry, Tristana got his first blood on bigfatjiji. HotShot's starting to get in control of his lane now. He's got a blasting ward. Heart of gold for Shen. Shen's just happily building up. Good ward placement there. Catching a glimpse of Nocturne. And pushing him away. As HotShot tries to force Shen out of the lane. And does so. It kind of makes it a little hard to tell when you can't exactly see what's going on in the hit points. This is really, really an issue. I don't know why. I can't understand why. And it answers on a postcard. If anyone knows why, I'm sure you'll be able to tell me. Maybe it's got to be a patch of some form, difference in patch. We've seen him on and off, aren't we? We keep seeing him going on and off. Don't know. Now we can see them all. So it's Nunu in lane, and we can see them all. So definitely an issue. I remember seeing a shader issue posted, but HotShot continuing to push top. Karthus and Ashe continue to jostle in mid for minions. Let's have a look at the minion count while we're at it. The CS count. 84, 82 for Tristana and Karthus. That's quite big. 84 for Nidalee. 79 sorry, for Ashe. And Ashe just catching a glimpse because Karthus just went missing there. And HotShot getting a tower blip on him. Continues to push. Nunu is making his way straight towards there. Has he got a ward on him? He does not have a ward on him this time. Going to try and see if he can catch a Karthus. No Karthus to be found. They're going to push the tower instead, I believe. Gonna walk in, shoot one. So tower push on top. Mid missing. They are going to get a good couple of hits on this tower. They may even get it down, I believe here. Looks like they may take the opportunity to go for Dragon. No, they're not. Karthus has gone back. I think the Dragon is still. Dragon is gone, I believe. I'm pretty sure. No, it can't be because they just clairvoyance that it would show that it was gone. I didn't quite catch it. I didn't see whether it was still there when the fade to dark came back in. Continues to push on to Shen, forcing him out of lane. So first tower on CLG, 12 minutes in. Top turret down. Elementz, bigfatjiji down bottom. Having pressure issues really against the Janna and Tristana as expected. It's getting to that stage where they can't afford to leave them in lane too long because Tristana will really start getting a bit of nom on that tower. But HotshotGG proving his worth and continuing to get the first tower as Nidalee and hanging around to see if Shen's going to come out. He's getting ready to pounce through. This is what he did. We kind of saw it doing a bit weird. We're seeing an ulti coming out here. He's going to be going for bottom. There it is. Elementz. Elementz gets Karthus ulti as well. They tried to go for bigfatjiji. Looks like Elementz managed to block it well. So well done to Elementz for defending bigfatjiji there. So didn't quite get the kill. And HotShot now pushing top against Nocturne. So we've got 3 down the bottom. That's going to need backup as soon as possible. Nunu coming down now. Going to try and go in and go for... He didn't quite manage to he didn't go for the cut through. Didn't manage to throw them up in the air for the Demisha standard. I think he may have got silenced. He may have got taunted by Shen on the way out, which is what he was trying to do. I think that's what delayed him. We got Karthus pushing the issue in mid there, so you can see Chauster porting away. Chauster pretty low on health. He's got himself a BF sword. They're going to continue pushing down bottom. They're chasing Tristana. Tristana, you're not going to get Tristana, not with Janna and Shen there. And just jump away. Meanwhile, all this time, they're keeping Shen occupied down the bottom. HotShot's just continuing to pressure this top turret. Karthus now gone missing. I think they may well try and find him. We just saw a clairvoyance going down there. Getting the ward. So Dragon had gone down. I didn't see, so I'm assuming... That's going to be HotshotGG up top, I think. Yes, it will be. They have Karthus and Nocturne on HotShot. HotShot's just going to dash away from this. He's so hard to catch. And Nidalee, he was in bush control well there. quite happily getting away. Feeling confident he can just stand there and pull right next to a bush. They have managed to dive down on Tristana, though, down the bottom there. And pretty much full hit points, it has to be said. So Taric had returned, bigfatjiji returning. They're going to try and trap the blue, maybe even just get a steal. Karthus is surely going to cut across. Does he even realise they're there? Not too sure. So second kill for CLG on Tristana now. Their voice does go down a little bit too late there. I'm sorry, Karthus. They've stole it. Jarvan got it. So he is quite mana hungry, but I think he really needs the blue. But nevertheless, he's just going to try and farm with it as quickly as possible. So Jarvan has gone to Catalyst early with the Dorans and boots. Let's have a look at the mini items as well. See, the Ashe has built up BF and going for an Infinity Edge there, I'm guessing. Philosophers and Heart of Gold for Nunu, kind of expected. Like I say, Jarvan. Nidalee's gone Shen, yep, Blasting Ward already as well. Probably going to get the needlessly large rod go for the Rabadons. Taric, well, pretty standard sort of stuff. Heart of Golds again. Going to get a Catalyst shortly. See how to get up a ward. Seeing CLG Hotshot pushing around towards SrYKer at the top there on Nocturne. Continuing to just steal their farm, steal their jungle, and push the lane, and just continuing to push it. I don't think he's actually done any damage to it yet, but it's just keeping the pressure on in the top. So if they do back away, and it's causing them to push away in other areas, which is kind of why they managed to get that kill up top. Because Karthus had pulled away. I think Ashe managed to get a few hits on the central tower. Yes, he did. And they obviously dived bottom. Jarvan's starting to hit exponential feed. Trying to use his standard and dive away, which is exactly what he does. Catches them nicely, just about. Did it in time because he's going to get pulled away from his standard there by Janna's ulti. But Janna's ulti instead blasted him the other way as he slid through. Regen, hasn't really got any hit point regen other than that Doran's shield. And Tristana has got quite a lot of damage now. He's got that BF sword. He's in a little bit of trouble here, I think. Elementz may well go down. Yes, he will. Got a little bit, I don't know whether just got caught out, a little bit confident. I don't know. A little bit overconfident, maybe. He can get that way on Jarvan. He can feel that tanky at sometimes. You just think, oh, it's going to be a problem. But with that slow from Janna and the mass damage from Tristana now, Berserker Greaves as well. So, like I say, let's have a quick look at their items. So we didn't go through Dignitas. They managed to get needlessly large rod on Karthus. So that's ulti. And we just saw Karthus going up this way towards Nidalee, actually. There he is. And Hotshot's going to have a pounce at him. Just really force him to get away. Going to toss the spear just to see if he comes back. No, because he's got full vision on him with them wards. Good ward placement. Oh, the arrow just missing. He's going to be toss that spear. Oh, just missed. Only just missing. Continues just to steal their jungle. He's causing problems, so he's pinging it. Wants Ashe to come and get it, maybe. No, Jarvan's going to go get it instead. Tristana pushing bottom, so bigfatjiji on Taric. I'm just not used to bigfatjiji on Taric. It's strange to me, this. I'm used to seeing him on carries. Chauster, very good carry. And Tristana's picking up the dragon there, so that's the second dragon, I believe, for Dignitas now. Oracle on Nunu. There is the dragon. Yep, goes down. Jarvan put his standard down, gets a vision, but can't do anything about it. So, Hotshot continuing to pressure on top. Keeping control, really, of the jungle as well. The whole top half of the jungle is now Hotshot's territory. Hotshot still hasn't been back to buy, so he's building up a nice stack of gold, no doubt, because he's really farming quite a lot. Say 158, 151, 146, 146, 100. Shen going tanky as expected. Janna gone Philosophers, maybe even go Heart of Gold as well. Who knows? They're pushing onto this bottom tower. They may actually get it. There's a lot of... you're going to see Nocturne come diving in. Who's he going for? SaintVicious. It's going to pop his ulti. That's going to land on Nocturne. It doesn't do too much damage, so Jarvan's going to be in trouble. Jarvan's surely going to go down. Yes, he will do. That's Tristana picking up another kill there. He's going to get Nunu down as well. It is Shen that picks up the kill there. Ulti coming off as well from Karthus. Going to do a fair chunk of damage, but not enough. But meanwhile, they've left the towers empty, and that's going to be the mid tower gone now. And the top turret is also starting to be hit by Hotshot as well. So that's a turret down, but the bottom turret is surely going to go in return for Dignitas. Yes, it will. So first turret for Dignitas, CLG got 2, and HotshotGG continues to split push all alone. But Chauster now taking that mid turret. I don't think he's really been touched by Karthus. No, it has not. So expect to see CLG grouping up now. We're in mid phase, and start seeing some end game items coming out from players. Now Tristana picked up another kill there. What's he going to convert that sword into? Is he going to go? He's going to build towards Infedge, or is he going to be Bloodthirster? Or maybe a Black Cleaver. We'll soon see. Wriggles on Nocturne is kind of expected, pretty much standard. Wriggles and Berserker Greaves. So we'll catch a glimpse as soon as we do see him. We can see Infedge now on Ashe being completed. That's what they've been back and bought. But a couple of kills, a couple of important kills for Dignitas there. We're yet to see. They're just trying to really cause as many problems as we can. We're even getting delayed in it. That's actual lag spike there on the game. Concern. So blue going on to Hotshot, aka Column Buff. And they're going to try and pincer in on Shen here. Going to do damage to him. I don't think they're going to be able to get him. He just managed to get the snowball on him. Keep calling it snowball. Ice blast. Get the correct pronunciation. Oh, the arrow missing. They actually slowed him too much that the arrow missed. Doesn't quite land the spear. Went for it. But that's going to pull everyone up towards top, you'd assume. Karthus now bottom, surely. And that's going to buy time for the bottom turret. No, it's not, because Tristana's come back. So Tristana has returned to bottom turret. I think they may be able to get the turret regardless. He's got a lot of damage on him there, Tristana. Just saw who it is. Yes, he did get the Infedge, and he's built himself a Vampiric Scepter, so possibly going for a Bloodthirster afterwards. We'll see what that turns into shortly. Death Cap now on Karthus, so a lot of AP on Karthus. As Nunu clears out the wards, he's got that Oracle, remember. Don't think I've seen an Oracle on... I don't know whether Janna maybe had one. Shen's certainly not. I'm not sure if I've seen an Oracle on anyone on Dignitas just yet. They're going to continue to push that tower. They can see Nocturne just chilling around the corner. Shen has pushed the top. Yes, there is a Oracle on Janna. I thought I'd seen one. I'm trying to get that slow on Hotshot. So Clairvoyance goes down there. So they can see that Nunu is indeed around the corner. It also means that once he goes off, I'm going to... Not on top, it's down the bottom here. It is down the bottom. Tristana's also gone in. Jarvan's managed to get the ulti onto Tristana. And Taric is backing out. Elementz does go down. And Taric now in a little bit of trouble. Shen ulted in as well. So 3 down bottom. And that's going to leave the top turret exposed. Just Janna there to cover it. Let's have a quick look at that. Surely that's going to go down. Yes, he will. That'll be top turret. So trading 1 death for a turret is not bad in my books, I've got to be honest. And also in mid turret, we're seeing him not actually taking damage, but he definitely did. Karthus also landing the slow banner across, but they're continuing to push up top. They're going to have to force them away. They're just trying to force them away from this inner turret. And bigfatjiji is just doing as much as he can. I think the turret may go down because, oh, lovely arrow on Tristana. Just keeping them busy, but I think that turret is going to go down. Yes, he will. The fear did go down, but they're going to continue to push up top, trying to split it as much as possible. Now Shen's going to come up towards top side. Can he land the taunt on Hotshot? No, he won't. Hotshot's probably the worst person to try and chase there on Nidalee. And he's just so hard to pin down. And they're going to try, and he's just going to pounce away. I believe Dragon has spawned. You can see Tristana wobbling her way up towards mid. They continue to push. So they've landed a spear onto Shen. You can see Shen's hit points has gone down a fair bit. It wasn't like that a moment ago, so he must have landed a long-range spear. Just missing past the top. So they're pushing mid-turret now. They're going to continue to push. Jarvan's pushing down bottom. Jarvan will get bottom as well. I think Taric and Ashe will be able to hold this. You can see he's ulting in. That is... I think he's more using it just as a defensive mechanism. No, he's not. He's gone up top. He's going to get Nunu down. Nunu does go down, so he ported back. He was mid a moment ago. He definitely was mid a moment ago. Didn't seem he must have backed away, just literally imported. So Jarvan's going to get the bottom turret. And so 6-2 at the moment though. Dignitas with that kill advantage, but they're losing towers. And losing towers quickly. They did manage to take the inner turret down the bottom though, which did help. So 2 towers so far for Dignitas, 4 for CLG, and they've, I think, yeah, they've done a tiniest amount of damage on that bottom turret. So Jarvan's going to back away. Nidalee continuing to split push on top, just doing really what he became known for in the solo. Just staying in your lane, just continuing to push. Let the rest of the team worry about the rest of the match, while he just continues to push and let the other team, you know, have to deal with him really, because you can't. If you leave Nidalee longer in the lane, the longer you just leave him, he'll just take your turrets and go. So Taric's going to have to dash away. He's got Karthus and Shen coming in. Nice blast coming in from Nunu. He's got good cover from Chauster as well on Ashe. The Clairvoyant's going down. They're going to be taking Dragon again. That's the 3rd Dragon now for Dignitas. So they're really stacking up the gold from this Dragon. Trying to steal it at the last moment with the arrow there on Shen. It was close actually. Nearly did get the steal as well. There's that little AE hit, as everybody has reliably informed me in the comments. So big stack in mid. They're going to continue to push here. Nidalee is he going to go back off towards the top? He's going to take blue and off towards top again. So leave the rest of CLG to defend it. Quite a bit of poke with the Janna and Tristana. Just covering Hotshot off. Hotshot's going to go back top. It looks like SaintVicious may well go there as well. He's going to ward off Baron. So double ward there. In fact, not too sure if they meant to do that, but they did. So death cap now. Let's have a look at the items actually. So level 17 Janna is now. Nivea? A bit of a mix between Janna and Nidalee. And Nivea. I'm going to throw Nivea in there. What's he pinging down here for? It's not there. It's gone. So continuing to split push. And Nidalee's going to come around jungle, see if he can catch anything. Warding up the red. Take a peek. Let's go to items while this goes on. Doesn't find out the spear. Was that a ward block there from? I didn't see it was. It was ward block from Wiggles. I think that's what he blocked the spear with. Pretty sure. So Karthus coming to cut across. They're all coming across. So while they're all cutting across, they try and push the towers. That's exactly what they're pinging. While they all try and deal with Nidalee. He's got red blue. He's got a lot of AP. 372 AP to be precise. So that spear is going to do some serious harm. Well, if it catches someone, I expect to see maybe an ulti from Nocturne. No, not going to bother. The spear surely had to have hit Janna in the face. I think it did. I think that hit Janna in the face. Karthus having to defend against Jarvan bottom. Ashe continuing to push mid and really split pushing all over the map. And Dignitas not too sure currently how to deal with it. They're trying to find the best person to match against them because frankly it's almost like it's still in lane phase. They're just split pushing every single lane. They're just trying to deal with it. He's going to get the fear onto Nidalee this time. He will. He's going to start to land a fair bit of damage on him as well. He's going to heal himself up. Look at that. Just almost heals himself full from half health. If he had a pounce away, he's going to have to heal himself from full this time. He's surely going to go down. Nidalee, we're just waiting to see if it goes down. And the ulti coming from Karthus, that's going to be Nidalee down. So Hotshot down. It took 3 of them and 3 ultis, I believe, as well, to actually down him. What's going to come of it? Not a lot. Jarvan's poking Shen. They've not stacked up on a lane. So while Nidalee's, pulling them all away, they've not stacked up anywhere. They've not managed to support. Let's have a look at items there. 237, 248 CS for Ashe and Nidalee. 218, 220, and that's going to be the turret gone. So Infedge, like I said, on Tristana, not really bought anything. Rabadon's and Karthus got a lot of AP there. 340 AP. A lot of AD. That's going to be Karthus going down. Stunned beautifully on the tower as well. Nunu popping his ulti. Tristana's surely going to go down. Shen's going to ulti in. It's not going to be enough. Bang. Dead. And Elementz is going to continue to chase. Has he got his ulti? Can he jump on him? Will he even try and jump on him? He's going to get feared. He's going to continue to harass. He's got Shen coming across. And I think, yeah, they're just going to force and take a possible Baron. Anyone got a Wriggles? Any free wards? Well, Nunu has a ward, but I don't think they're even going to bother with his defensive ward. They're just going to go straight in for Baron. Janna had pushed that top lane, but they're not going to worry about it. Janna is just around the backside of it. Will he manage to get a steal in it? You can see that woman coming through. Not going to be able to steal with that, though. And that's going to be an easy Baron for CLG after getting those 2 kills on Dignitas push. So 7-4 kills. Baron for CLG. 3 dragons for Dignitas. 3 towers for Dignitas. And obviously pressuring that 4th. And 4 towers for CLG. So pretty close gold-wise, but obviously CLG with that advantage, with Baron on now. Hotshot 427 AP because he's got that Baron buff on, giving him that bonus. The rest of CLG using the opportunity to buy and push the lane. So they're going to be split pushing again, maybe. 30 minutes gone. Jarvan. What's he building, Jarvan? Let's have a look. He's got Rabadon. Onions, sorry, Rabadons. So he's gone tanky. Hasn't got a fat lot of attack damage, but he can certainly push like that. He is technically the tank. The Nunu's also built and pretty tanky. Got double heart of gold. Let's see, he's got Banshees as well. Ashe now with a Phantom Dancer as well and a Last Whisper, so very, very damaging. If they can keep Chauster away from trouble, he is going to absolutely destroy the team. But also Tristana with a Phantom Dancer as well. So those AD carries are very nasty at the moment. Janna built up that one I could never pronounce, Shirelvas, Riviera. I could never pronounce that one. Riviera, oh, I give up. That thing. Let's go for it. Yeah, I can't even think of an abbreviation I could give that. So I'm sure it's named after someone. They name all these items after people, so I'm wondering what that is named after. Hotshot's got to be wary of how fast Tristana's firing that off. So Tristana is now in nasty stage, along with Chauster. So they've managed to push this top lane. They're going to get Dragon while they do. Jarvan's going to come through. Shen's going to take a peek. They need to be wary because they've got good ward placement, and they can certainly catch them. They've backed away, so that's going to be an easy Dragon for CLG. Not using this Baron buff really to a massive advantage. I've got to be honest, they've not really pushed it. This is probably the most cautious I've seen CLG for some time, actually. There's been very cautious team play. Are they going to catch Shen out? I don't think so. I mean, it's not really one you want to be going for, that's got to be honest. It's Karthus has surely got to be the target. Karthus is going to have 382 ability power there. Taric is going to come around and say, surprise! Back away. Oh dear. Chauster missing that arrow quite badly there. Ice Blast not going to land on Tristana. Tristana really should have been dead. But he got an early warning, I believe, from his team. And Elementz continuing to push that bottom lane. So split pushing. I think it's working. It's kind of working, but they're not making a fat use of this Baron buff. Is pretty much run out now, as you can see. They've really not done anything with it other than use the gold, and that's about it. They've not done anything. They countered, got the Baron brilliantly with 2 kills, and they've not gathered, not pushed it. Well, that's because they feel that that the Dignitas have the better team group. They have the AE, etc., which they kind of do. So, and obviously they got Nidalee who's going to be continuing to split push. So that's what he's going to do. So Jarvan backs away. 33 minutes of pretty slow, steady play. Pretty average play, nothing spectacular. They've just seen that Dragon has gone, which is what Shen's been peeking at. So that's probably warded up. They're countering all the wards, killing all the wards of CLG, which are slowly timing out as well because they've not really done a fat lot. It's just strange play. I've got to be honest, strange play from CLG. So I think Dignitas are going to once again push this mid turret. There's absolutely no reason why. Karthus can wipe out the minion stacks in seconds, and they're going to go once again, have to go up towards top to deal with Hotshot. Hotshot backs away. He's got that stack. Haven't really seen anyone passing by. There's Nocturne. And again, Split going up to deal with the split pusher. And Jarvan returns to bottom. They're trying to split push, but Dignitas seem to be countering it quite well. They're clearing the lanes out. Tristana's got to the stage where he can clear that lane as fast as Nidalee can build it. He'll just auto machine gun it down, as it were, pretty much. So we're at 34 minutes, and it has to be said, if one big team fight kicks off now, we're at that stage where it's going to be all over for one of the teams. bigfatjiji just about escaping that minion's grasp. So as we can see, Nunu's building quite a stack of gold. Jarvan not doing any damage whatsoever to Shen. He's built himself a Sheen though, so he's going for a Trinity, and the looks of it, Trinity Force maybe now. He's got himself a Banshee's Veil as well. So look at the rest of the items. Nearly 300 minions for Ashe and Nidalee now. 255, 262 Tristana and Karthus. 181 for Shen. So Shen's getting himself quite fat, along with Jarvan. Split pushing all the time, getting 196. So you can see the items in Edge, Phantom Dancer and Bloodthirster just about to come out for Ashe, as well as that last Whisper. So Ashe really hitting critical point. I guess Tristana's probably close to that as well now. He's continuing to feed all the minions. As Karthus wipes out yet another stack in mid. So Karthus' AP continues to grow. His ulti is going to be doing a fat stack of damage. And Lichbane now, along with that, that spear. No, he cannot. Just pushing Tristana back. Meanwhile, it's all going off down the bottom here. Or at least they're trying to make it go off. Tristana's backed away, but Tristana's going to have to stay busy with Nidalee here. So Nidalee keeping Tristana out of the fight, which takes away the main damage dealer at the top. It's going to be interesting to see how they deal with this, because they don't have... Well, they've got Karthus. He can just wipe out a minion wave literally in seconds. So they're going to have to try and tweak it. And really, Ashe is just going to wait and bide his time to land that arrow onto Karthus. That's surely what he's going to be aiming for. Karthus or Nocturne, either or. Nidalee backing away once again, healing himself up. We can't see what the health's at. I mean, each shot's got to be doing a lot of damage. I'd say he's going to be critting 5, 6, maybe 700 there. But he's also going to be getting that spear in his face, which is exactly what's just happened there. As Ghost comes out from Hotshot, he's going to try and pounce on him. Meanwhile, the ulti gets used down the bottom here. Nocturne's surely going to get taken out there. He's took a dive onto Chauster. Chauster in perfect position just around that side of that turret. Just needs to auto-attack through them trees as much as he can. And it looks like the rest of the team are going to get away. That ulti did go off. Looks like Nidalee didn't quite manage to get the kill down the bottom there. It will be the first kill going to Taric going down there. So Chauster does manage to pick off Karthus, but that ulti's going to come out. That's going to take SaintVicious down. Surely he almost took down Chauster as well. I think he also took down... he did. He took Jarvan down as well. So double kill there. Chauster got a double kill in at the same time. So Nidalee pounces through, getting through a bit too late. And now he's getting jumped on. Tristana, look at the damage going to burst onto him there. Surely he's not going to be able to get away. Yes, he will. As he pounces away, heals himself up almost to full. Pops up. Oh, that spear landing in Shen's face, I believe. So, 5-10. And Dignitas now going to get themselves the... Well, at least they're going to try and go for Baron. But them spears are going to be continuing to come in. They do a lot of damage. He's got 447 AP. He's going to try and get the steal, which is what he's going to keep doing. He's going to keep pinging it in there. The arrow's surely going to come in. It's not up yet. Chauster's going to come in and try and steal it as well. Doesn't quite get the steal though. Dignitas surely going to pressure onto HotshotGG as they get pulled away, by Nunu. The camera of him spawning. And that is Nidalee down. And Dignitas now with advantage, it has to be said. Karthus deals with that stack, and they've got a big stack in mid, and they're going to surely get this second inner turret down now. Remember, Chauster is pretty well fed. They need to just keep him at bay as much as possible. And look at that turret just going down in seconds as soon as Tristana really gets on it. He's got Janna's attack buff as well, and I guess Nocturne's probably pretty. Yeah, he's going to be doing a lot of damage as well. So Dignitas putting the pressure on CLG here. 11-5. They've both had a Baron apiece. It's about 3-2 in Dragons, and Nidalee using Nocturne using the ulti there onto Chauster. Chauster always going to be the target there. He does manage to go down. Nunu popping his ulti. That's going to do quite a bit of damage. Doesn't do enough though. And well, Dignitas going to easily back out of this one. Oh, bigfatjiji escaping by the skin of his teeth. That's going to be a base turret down now. That will be fast going down. Yes, he will be. Nidalee's back up. He's going to pop that spear in, but he's not going to do enough. And that's going to be an inhib down. And CLG, well, they've been split pushing the entire game. All three lanes yet to be gathered as a team. And now finally they gather as a team in the base when it is maybe too late for them. Dignitas there taking the inhib. So the first inhib down, and Dignitas certainly in the driving seat. 12-11 up. Baron buff on, and pretty much all ported back to buy. They're probably going to pick up maybe Dragon on exit. They're going to be warding it on exit, surely. Clairvoyance does go down. They're going to go deal with that top stack. Nidalee did get a little nibble on that tower, but really not enough. So CLG now gathering up. And I think Hotshot's just going to have to stay with them. Split push has not been working. They've been trying it through the game, and Dignitas are not falling for it. They're not, they're not one of these noob teams that just gets completely distracted. The whole team pulls to one person doing a split push. They've managed to completely keep him at bay from that main turret. So they're against super minions. They're going to get Dragon. So CLG, I think it's going to be about 3-3 in Dragon, somewhere around like that. bigfatjiji, he's got to be frustrated on Taric right now. He's not been able to roam and gank. He's not really been able to do much other than just sit and support as best he can on Jarvan. So what's Jarvan built? Jarvan going towards, yeah, like I say, he's built towards Trinity by the looks of it. Got himself their Merc Treads. Looks like he's going to be building the Phage next. So Chauster at the moment is, well, that was his first death to be fair, but he is being pounced on now. They know that he is literally a glass cannon, as it were, as the classic phrase is. So we're seeing a Black Cleaver on Nocturne there. Just catch a glimpse. Yeah, it was Black Cleaver. They're going to take that turret down in seconds. Look at that. Bang. Another turret gone. So now the turret advantage certainly gone the way of Dignitas. Dignitas with a big stack. Need to be wary. Shen can ulti in. I assume his ulti must be back up. So they're going to push this final in a turret. Dignitas got to be feeling confident. Oh, didn't want to catch that spear clear in the face of Nocturne there. Tristana's trying to put some damage onto that turret. Needs to be wary of these spears. Trying to do as much damage to keep them at bay. You'd think they're going to be able to take the minion stack out. They probably will do. Tristana's going to once again try and get in. Just get a shot or two. That's all he wants to do. Just a shot or two. It does quite a bit of damage already. So 500 damage, 400 damage, sorry, already down. Tristana needs to be wary. Nunu's trying his best. Has he got flash? He does not have flash yet, so can't flash ulti. Shen had pushed a stack. Shen continuing to push stacks down the bottom here as well. So split pushing Shen. They're going to have to deal with him sooner or later. But as soon as one pulls away, oh, they're going to be careful they don't get caught. A great arrow there, surely. He's going to just be able to dive in. Will he not be able to get his ulti? No, he won't. Karthus is going to go down. Surely Karthus does go down. Ulti going to go off from Karthus. He will pop it off. Will he? No, he survived. He actually survived. How the hell did he survive? Taric does manage to get a kill. Elementz goes down in there. That's going to be an ulti. Oh, good heal, but Nunu's going to go down to that. Taric low as well. And that is surely going to be another Taric. Shen ulted in. That's how he survived. I'm just thinking, he was literally on death's door. I don't know how he survived there. Nocturne did go down, but Nunu and Jarvan in the process. That's going to be another inner turret down. So Dignitas showing how to use that Baron buff and taking 2 inner turrets and a base turret and an inhibitor, and may well even get this turret as well. Nidalee's going to come out there. I don't think he's going to be able to do a fat lot about it. They're going to try as best they can. Ashe does come down. They're going to be able to poke as much as they can. Tristana's trying as best he can. Needs to be careful he doesn't get caught. Does manage to get the tower down as well. So second base tower down. Bottom one's also under pressure from minions as well, because Shen built that stack along bottom. His inhib will be respawning shortly, but CLG, precarious position. However, you still feel one ulti, one correct ulti usage, one catch, one counter ace. They may well be able to pull this back, but they are definitely in trouble. 14-6, sorry. Dignitas lead. CLG, remember they have lost 2 already in the EMS versus EU. They are in a dangerous, dangerous position here. One more loss would surely seal their fate. They do play each other twice. That's how it works. But at the moment, CLG just can't seem to get a rhythm together. And I thought they may have got it right with the team pick at the start, but It just doesn't seem to be that way. So, yeah, ward going down.
Your inhibitor is respawning soon.
And a counter ward immediately going to come from Janna, taking their own ward down. So Oracle battles and wards. Didn't actually manage to find that one though, so that's going to keep that one in there for a little while longer. Shen's going to be full hit points. We're just seeing a delay there. So their inhib does respawn in mid, so that's going to stop the super minion waves. There's going to be about 2 more waves still coming though. So Jarvan, but in the Brilliance Potion, got himself a Phage, building that Trinity up. I'll have a look at my items as you can see them. You can pause it there and have a look yourself because the action's about to kick off. We'll try and go back to the moment. Karthus surely going to be the target here. He's going to be Nidalee. They're going for Nidalee, very low on health. Going to just about get away. I think Nocturne's going to surely dive. He's going to go for Chauster instead. Does manage to get a heal on him. No, doesn't. The ulti, the arrow from Ashe there. Chauster managed to just to land it to save them in time. And well, CLG just about keeping themselves in it. The ulti, the arrow spear getting onto Nocturne. It is going to be Karthus going down. Surely will. Chauster does get onto Karthus. Shen's in trouble. Elementz is also in trouble. Tries to shield up. Doesn't happen. The ulti from Karthus comes out. Doesn't manage to pick any victims off though, because I think they've got all the heals and magic resistance. But that is going to be the inhibitor down. So 2 inhibitors down now for CLG. Managing to just about defend that one this time, but I think they're going to hang on here. There's nothing really that's going to be able to stop. You can see he's going to try and land the Ice Blast on him. Yes, he will. Will Nidalee be able to get it, catch up and get the spear on him in time? Surely he's trying to pounce his way up there. Will he manage to catch him? He will get the Ice Blast on him once again. No, he's going to have to back away. He's trying his best to get that spear in on him, but he can't manage to get it. And that's going to be, well, they managed to clear the Super Minion stacks as they go, but the Super Minions on the bottom in a moment as well. They're going to go for Baron. They've managed to push them back enough. Can they get it quick enough? That's the question. They've got 4 here. They are missing Jarvan still, so Elementz is still down. Shen's going to come across. They know that they're going for it. The wards obviously all down there. Clairvoyance does go down, so they can see them coming across. They're going to try and possibly get a steal here, but they haven't got any damage in place. So they're going to try and steal it with the ward. No, they won't. So they have managed to get it, and that may well be CLG turning it. Well, Tristana just gets popped instantly by Hotshot's spear, as well as the Ashe arrow going on to Janna there, I believe. Karthus is backing away. They need to be very careful. CLG could easily counter ace through the lot of them and take them out. Jarvan's going to clear out the minions in the bottom. It took a long time to get going, but it's certainly he's going back and forward now. So CLG once again back in the driver's seat with Baron, but they are fighting against Super Minions. 2 inhibitors down in their own base, so they need to be careful. Nobody really can get around the back door. Tristana is down, so there's best chance to try and get a turret here if they manage to stack up together. They have used all their ultis though. Jarvan does have his ulti up, so he may not be able to pounce on someone. And if they can do enough damage, not quite landing it. Really want to pick off with that spear, which is what Nidalee's going to go and do. Get around that side, trying to hit. They did manage to catch someone. Didn't see who it was. I think it was actually on Shen. Continuing to poke with it. Karthus does have that Banshee's Veil up. They're just waiting for that stack of minions to come, and they're going to surely take a dive on this turret. 1,500 hit points on it. It's the base towers they want, though. That is going to be Karthus' ulti down, Banshee's Veil down. And, well, he just needs to just get on and hit the thing. Hit the thing. Chauster just didn't have anyone supporting him. Elementz is just trying his best to keep these minions at bay, and that's what he's got to do. So, again, they have to back away. CLG not being able to use the Baron buff, and Tristana now respawned. So, what are they going to do about it? They've got 2 inhibs. They're just going to wait for the inhibs to spawn and try and counter again. I'm going to have to take a drink because this is ripping my throat apart. 48 minutes in, CLG in a little bit of trouble, it has to be said. 2 inhibitors down, but they have Baron buff. Right. Back on it. So what do we got? We've got a big stack down bottom. We've got the entire Dignitas team down the bottom side, and I'm going to clear the wards out. So it is the rear bottom inhib, and wow, that turret only on 866 hit points. That is literally about 3 or 4 shots from Tristana, and that's all they're going to do. Whirlwind it straight through, push their minion stack through, and try and get Tristana on it. Need to be wary though, because the entire CLG with Baron on a tower can easily ace them. And it is that spear they need to be dodging. So Super Minions though, meantime, are pushing onto it, and That's going to have to draw someone away, so it's going to be Nidalee that's going to get drawn away. The slow buff managed to land beautifully on a whole team there. Going to try and push onto that turret. Tristana, Ashe manages to get the arrow out. Karthus are going to try and go for it. I don't think they're going to get around poking me down enough, but look at that. Already managed to take a couple of hit points off. They're still continuing to pressure onto Karthus, and that's going to be Dignitas pushing away. So CLG hanging on to that turret. 642 hit points. Like I say, only needs a couple of shots from Tristana, and that's all he's trying to do. As soon as that minion wave comes in, Karthus is just getting poked and poked and poked. Super minions now all over the place there. They are pushing in again, so Nidalee's going to have to be drawn away once again. Those inhibitors will be respawning soon, though, so surely Dignitas, what they want to do is follow in these super minions. Just catch them between these two inhibs, see who manages to, see who bites the, the Ashe arrow was used, but instead they tried to push onto a turret while they had Baron. It's not going to work. 50 minutes gone now. And that is going to be Dignitas backing off and purchasing again. So that's why we've got a reprieve. Let's have a look at what they've all built. So, because we're pretty much at end game status. 410 minions. Nearly 400 for Nidalee as well. 309, 347. So lots of CS for both teams. Ashe has now got himself, like I say, Phantom Dancer, Infinity Edge, Last Whisper, Bloodthirster, Banshee's Veil. So pretty much complete build there. Very glass cannon, but that's really all you want when he's got the protection of Nunu and Jarvan there. So Jarvan completed that Trinity Force, like I said he was building. He's got himself the Randians like he had earlier. And Banshee's Veil. Randian's also on Nunu, along with Banshee's Veil. And they're going to see, oh, that's going to be Karthus currently going down. Karthus is going to get popped. Shen's going to ulti on him. Not going to be able to get away. He is. He got away for a little bit there, but Jarvan does pick him up the kill. Nocturne goes down at the same time. Karthus, ulti going to go off. Hotshot just about surviving. Ghost is going to pop, though, on him. I can't see who else is going to go down. I think they're all pretty low. Taric is very low. Shen's surely going to get caught here, though. Stun going to come out from Taric. Taric is going to get him down. So that is going to be CLG coming out better with that. They're 4-1 there. So really good ulti, managing to catch them, and really Nidalee's Ghost keeping them in it because they went for Nidalee. Just the wrong person to go for. They're going to just pile on up there. SaintVicious is going to consume as he goes, surely. Try and clear these minion stacks, and, well, they just need to get Chauster onto a turret, and he will eat it in seconds. So this base turret, this inner turret is going to go in seconds. Just going to dodge it. Look at how quick it goes down. Bang, 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 bang. Thank you very much. Chauster noms another turret. Are they going to go for another one? Well, they've got 7 seconds till Karthus spawns. Don't think they're really going to be able to tank a turret. They haven't quite got the time, or... No, they haven't really got it. So, inhibitors have both respawned, though, so managed to pick up an inner turret. So, didn't get a fat lot, but Baron is going to be respawning shortly. I didn't catch the time that Dignitas got it. I was so focused on actually what was happening, I didn't quite catch the time, which is... I should probably make note of these things. Dragon is up, so if anyone wants to go solo that quickly, get themselves a quick 150 gold. But really, at this stage, 150 gold is not going to make a fat lot of difference because they're all pretty much end builds. So, as I was saying about the builds... Nidalee up to 538 AP now, got himself that Lich Bane, he had it earlier, so as the Death Camp, got himself the Void Staff now, and I gotta say, like I mentioned, that Guardian's Angel kind of kept them in it, really, because he, as soon as he spawned back up, put that on that big hill, kept a few players in it. I think it was Jarvan that was on absolutely nothing, maybe Taric was very, very low as well, so good team fight, really. Chauster starting it all off with that arrow, catching Karthus, and Karthus kind of been the primary target, because he is... very flimsy. I mean, you can see now he's starting to build himself a bit of armour, but it's surely a little bit too little too late for Karthus. So that Baron must be due. You can see both teams stacking up for it, warding up for it. Janna was split alone there. So they're around the sides. And I say, one single ace now, and it will be all she wrote for both teams. No defences really for CLG's base, but singular towers. But really, that tower would not last long if they managed to keep anyone tanky with Chauster alive, or even Nidalee, for that matter. Catch them all down by Dragon. There is a ward there, so they know exactly they're there. I don't think they're going to bother with the Dragon. They've got agility potions on Tristana and Nocturne. Brilliance potions on pretty much every potion, I think, running on Brilliance and... Fortitude on Chauster. I think, yeah, Brilliance on... Fortitude, on... Brilliance and Fortitude on Nidalee. pretty much all potions being used. Like I say, they are at that, literally that point where gold is not an issue. It's more a case of who will win the team fight. And like I mentioned early on, CLG, I think, had the better team, the better build. They've got the double heal, the stuns in there. They've got a long-range poke. They've got the long-range interrupt with Jarvan. They can just slide through and catch the whole team if they're not careful. Obviously, can pounce on someone, lock them down as well. So let's see who it's going to be. Nocturne has no escape whatsoever other than his ulti if Jarvan does jump on him. And at this stage, that's who I'd be going for, certainly is Jarvan. But let's see how it works out. This is really, CLG has turned it around since they stopped split pushing. That's been the key. The split pushing wasn't worked, but they've manned up to recognise it. Shen's going to dive in. Shen, surely that's a mistake. That has to be a mistake. Why would they dive in there? And that's going to be Nocturne exploding. Oh, Nunu ulti's going to catch them all. Nocturne's going to go down there. That's going to be very quickly. Tristana also going to hotshot all over him. Jarvan did indeed jump onto Shen there, I believe. Oh, that's tragic. That was tragic. I don't know why Shen bothered going for it. Karthus is going to pop his ulti. It's not really going to take anyone with him. Chauster's far too fed to do that. And his lifesteal alone is just going to take Shen down, I think. Hotshot does get the kill. That's going to be GG. That is all she wrote. I don't know why Shen bothered leaping for him here. Why would you do that when they're pushing you on your own tower? I don't understand why Dignitas just made that critical error. Look at the inhib. It's going to go down. They're just going to tank both of these turrets, and that's going to be all she wrote. So CLG going to take this game, and I cannot believe Shen just did that. Dignitas had it in their hands to win this game, and just a few tiny mistakes gave it away. Next is going to go down. This is Deman with Quad V bringing you League of Legends action, and a critical error to finish the game. But CLG take it, and Dignitas are going to be watching this and wondering where it all went wrong. I will be back once again with more videos. Don't go anywhere. Please subscribe, leave your comments. I will be back with many